So welcome back to the channel, guys, in another video. And it has been months since my last upload, so sorry about that, but I was just taking a break from making videos and chess as well, from both. And now I have come back with another game of mine that constitutes a brilliant move. So this is the game which I played a couple days ago, in which I gave a brilliant knight sacrifice and ultimately won the game. So without any further ado, let's begin. In this game I was playing with the white pieces, and I opened up with the king's pawn opening e4, and opponent replies with e6, the French defense, and I played c4, and then opponent replied with c6. I continued with knight to c3 with the normal development move, a6, and already on move 4 I made a mistake by playing f4, because it weakens my king. That's why I think this move is deemed as a mistake. Anyways, opponent continues with h6, which is a miss, and in this position b5 is the best move to attack my flank. But anyways, after h6 I continued with knight to f3. Opponent plays g6. I continued with h3. Opponent plays bishop to g7, and now I played queen to c2, which is a miss, because according to Stockfish, c5 was the best move in this position. Anyways, opponent plays with knight to e7, and I took the whole center by d4, and now I have the big fat center. And opponent strikes with d5 and attacks my center, and after cd and cd I pushed forward with e5, knight b to c6, and now I played the move bishop to d3, and after playing this move I immediately realized that knight to b4 can come. But instead of going for knight to b4, opponent continues with bishop to d7, and now I played a3, which of course was done to prevent knight to b4. Rook to c8 is on the board. Of course, opponent places his rook on the open c file, and of course my queen is on the file as well. But I continued with bishop to e3, thereby developing my last minor piece. An opponent played b5, and he is trying to expand on my queen side, and now I played b4. An opponent plays knight to a7, which is deemed as a mistake, and according to Stockfish, knight to f5 was still the best move here. But anyways, I played queen to d2, because I was thinking that it's better to move my queen out of the c file, because black's rook is on that file as well. Anyways, opponent castles king side, and then now I also castled king side, so this is a same side castling game. And this game, I forgot to tell you, also shows the same side castling attack, as you will see later in the video. Opponent continues with bishop to e8, and now I played rook a to c1, king to h7, knight to e2, just rerouting, and now knight to f5 is played, but it's deemed as an inaccuracy, because my opponent had the chance to play knight to f5 like twice or thrice before, Anyways, I just snap took the knight ef5, and after ef5 I played g4, which is deemed as a mistake. And according to Stockfish, rook to c5 was the best move here. Anyways, bishop to d7 is on the board, and I pushed forward with g5. An opponent closes the position with, oh man, sorry. Let's go a couple moves here. Opponent closes the position with h5. Now I played knight to g3. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring my pieces closer to opponent's king. Opponent plays bishop to e6, just a solid move. And now I played queen to e2. a5 is on the board. You see, opponent has a plan to expand or attack my queen side, I think so. And I thought so. And I continued by my attack with the move knight to h4, which is deemed as a mistake. And now black has the advantage in this position. But opponent player first exchanged on my queen side, and then made a big mistake of playing rook to g8. And you know what comes now? Yes, knight takes on h5. And why is this move a brilliant move? Such a brilliant move. You know why? Because black cannot just simply snap take the knight, otherwise I'll mate him in the next two moves. So black tries his best, his/her best, and plays rook to h8. But it's too little too late, as I continue with knight to f6 check. And taking the knight is the only option for black. And I take with the g pawn. Queen to f8 is on the board. Now I play knight to f3. You know why? Because after queen to h5, I played knight g5 check. And it's not only a check, it also defends the h3 pawn. So the queen cannot take the pawn. And also my knight is in a very good spot. Anyways, opponent plays king to g8. And I played queen to a2, going after the knight. Knight to c6 is on the board, and queen to a6. Opponent plays queen to h4, and what he's trying to prepare for queen g3 check. But now I played king to h2 to prevent queen g3 check. Although I had a far better option, which was rook to f3, and I also considered it, but then I cancelled it ultimately. Queen to h5 is on the board, and now we have queen takes on b5. I won another pawn, and in this position I was expecting a move like bishop to d7, which is what my opponent played. And I grabbed another pawn via queen takes on d5. And it took me a long time to play queen takes on d5, because I was also scared about the queen to e2 check. But then I thought, well, let him check me, let him do it, because I'm also threatening a mate on the next move. Anyways, my opponent plays queen to e2 check. I blocked with the rook, and in this position the best my opponent could have done was bishop to e6, counter attacking my queen. But my opponent became greedy, took my bishop, and got mated on the very next move. And that's how I won this 37 move long game. So that was it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.